Exactly. I'm not gonna cut my ponytail off for nothing. Not for nothing. If we ever did like a charity stream and we ever made like a ridiculous amount of money, then I would, I guess. But that's probably about the only instance that would ever happen. Ever. And it would have to be a redonkulous amount of money. Like for a charity stream, I mean, you know? And I mean proper redonkulous. Because it's just, you know, I've been growing my hair for a long ass time. It's just not something I, you know, cut off on a whim, you know? Why would I? It just don't make sense to do that. Why would I throw away, basically, like 8 years or whatever of growing my hair just because someone either suggested it or like donated 100 quid or something? That's just like, that's redonkulous. I've been doing that kind of all by myself, Lecter, for the last freaking year, bro. I've been doing it for like a year, man. You know? Like, you know, I've been applying for partnership and stuff. It's not gonna happen. We don't have the numbers or the what's a good way to put it? Boobs? No, we don't have the numbers or the quirkiness, right? Because there are streams that get partnered just because they're quirky, not necessarily because they've got big numbers or whatever. But just for being quirky, they'll get partnered often. You know? A gimmick, you know, something like that. I don't really want to do something gimmick. I don't want to turn into some sort of performer, just, you know, not like that. I'm not going to be some sort of circus act just for the sake of partnership. I don't want to do that. I want to be me. And if me isn't good enough to get partnered, then I'm not going to get partnered. It's kind of as simple as that. I'm just going to do me. How's that? Because I've been doing me for the last, well, quite a few years, to be fair. I do me quite regularly. Well, I'm glad that's all I need to do, Lecter, because that's all I'm going to do. Fucking like it or not, man. Like it or love it, bro. Screamers. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. My wife's busy doing her own work and her own business, Fallen. She's a full-time childminder, bro. She's working all fucking hours God sends, man, to try and keep us. Right? If she didn't work as hard as she did, we wouldn't be able to afford to live. That's... She earns like... I don't know, well, she earns enough to pay the bills, pretty much. If she wasn't earning, then we wouldn't be able to pay the bills. We wouldn't be able to live. I told you, man. That only just covers my rent. It doesn't cover, like, car costs, bills, food, all that shit. You know what I mean? Alright, you mean as in the boobs thing? I get you. No, she wouldn't be able to help in that department. Not enough to get partnered. The last paragraph made no sense by me. It's painful to read. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, I don't. What? I find creative stream get partnered faster. Yeah. Creative streams get partnered faster because they're looking to get some partners in the creative stream department. That's why. Because creative streaming is just fairly new, right? That's why they would get partnered faster. Dead mice. And even then, it's quite competitive now in the creative streams, right? There's a lot of them all doing their thing. Oh, doing me, right. Ah, yes, of course. Sorry. That's very infrequent, man. I'm getting old. Why did you use a hashtag? It's a fucking pound sign. What? What, Splice? What? Yeah, I get it, Fallen. I got it now, bro. I got you. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. Social eating stream. No, let's not do that. Nobody wants to fucking see me eat. That's the worst. Actually, I'm quite a good eater. Let's put it that way. I don't mean like I eat a lot. I mean, you know, I'm quite tidy when I eat. Let's put it that way. Maybe excessively so. But I'm very OCD. So, when I eat, this will be like, what? When I eat, like if I eat a sandwich, I always eat it in exactly the same number of bites. Every sandwich. Thank you for the host. Thank you, St. Chops. When I make a sandwich, I always make it exactly the same way, with the same ingredients put in the same way in the sandwich, right? When I even eat like a meal, like a roast dinner or something, I eat the exact same stuff first in the same order and blah blah blah, right? 12 bites, Melodeath. I do everything. Oh, I'm very OCD. I'm really weird. I'm really quite weird. I'm really quite odd. But maybe you're talking about a different size kind of sandwich that I'm talking about. Melodeath, maybe. There might be different, you know, categories of sandwich going on there. Right? You know what I'm saying? You get me? I mean, for like, depends what you call a sandwich, right? I mean, 2 slices of bread. So the whole 2 slices of bread. Right? Not cut in half or any of that shit. Just 2 slices of bread with shit in between. 12 bites. Right? 3 by 4. It's a 3 by 4 matrix of bites. Right? That's what I mean. I still end up doing it in 12, Eraser. It's weird. I am very odd. You see, when I make a cup of coffee, I don't know. Is this actually just me? Because I don't know. When I make a cup of coffee, I have to stir it. I say have to. I don't know if it's a compulsion or it's just what I do. I don't know if it's routine or OCD. Do you know what I mean? But I always stir it the same direction and exactly the same number of like turns of the spoon. Like exactly the same. Like it makes a tune when it doon 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 and out. Right? Every single time. Am I appearing really weird now? Does everybody else not do that? I mean, you guys do that too, right? I think it's just routine rather than OCD. I don't think it's OCD. I think it's just what you're used to and what you do, right? I don't think it's OCD. I think it's just routine. I think it's more routine than anything else. I do always stir it. I stir anti-clockwise, and I do exactly this. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and out. Every single time. Like for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. I always do that, right? I'll put a 1, 2, 3, 1. And you see if I miss it. You see if like the wife talks to me or something and I miss it, I have to start again. And I do start again and I do another 1, 2, 3, and I take it out. I don't sit and count it. I'm not like, sitting there meditating or something. But just naturally, I do it that many times in and out. Right? I just naturally do it that many times. That's just what I do. I don't count it or something. But I know by the rhythm of it, by how many times I've done it. And I know if it was the right rhythm and the right number of times. I just know. Right? I honestly don't think it is OCD though. I think it is just routine. I think it's more just what I'm used to. I'm just stuck in a routine, it's just routine stuff. I think other people do the same thing. I mean, I'm convinced. I mean, you're all saying no, but I'm sure you're not. You mean you're messing about? I'm sure you all do things exactly the same way all the time. It's just routine that you're stuck in, Hey, the coffee. Like the tea, coffee, and sugar containers that are beside the kettle. The three of them are there lined up, right? And sometimes my wife will make a coffee and she'll have put them in the wrong way. And I have to put them back in the right order. It freaks me out, man. It does my head in. It fucking winds me up so much. Right, Mellow Death, are you with me? I mean, you just... Right, Splice? Maybe it's an army thing. I don't know, man. What? I don't know. Maybe it is. I really don't know. But I thought like everybody did that, to be honest. I think everybody does. We are creatures of habit. Exactly, Mellow Death. We are, right? I think it's more habit and routine than an OCD thing necessarily. I mean, it wouldn't like drive me to despair if it was set the wrong way. I fix it. It's not that it drives me to despair or anything. Hey, OCB, how you doing, man? Man, I don't freak out if the tea, coffee, sugar's the wrong way around. I just put them the right way around.